If you're healthy, 18 or older, and not taking any medication, Prism Clinical Research has upcoming studies that provide financial compensation ranging from $500 to $3,000 for study participation time.
With Tim Laudner and Roy Smalley, Tom Hanneman back on a Twins final pitch following the Twins' 2-0 opening day win over the Cleveland Indians. And an afternoon that Jose Berrios was brilliant.
Yeah, he was brilliant. And in baseball, just as in life, you only get one chance to make a good first impression. And today there were a lot of good first impressions around this 2019 version of the Minnesota Twins. It started with their starting pitcher, Jose Berrios. A good first impression for the manager. A good first impression for the three new guys. Yeah. A lot of good first impressions going on today, Roy.
Could not have been better. All the veteran guys that you really want to look to provide leadership in the middle of that lineup delivered. You want your young ace of this staff to take a step forward and become a Major League Baseball ace. He certainly has the capability of doing that, and all of those things came right to the fore today. When you beat Corey Kluber 2-0 in opening day in front of 39,000 of your own fans, that's a good day.
Final numbers of this one, it was a sellout crowd at Target Field, and Corey Kluber, the loser, despite a solid performance as well. After the win, Twins manager Rocco Baldelli praised his ace.
He was dominant. He did a terrific job out there. He threw the ball extremely well. He mixed speeds. I think he kept the other side off balance. I don't know if he could have thrown the ball any better. That's as good as someone can pitch. The only question is, at some point, you know, when do you want to go out there and get a guy because he's throwing the ball that well? I think you know, I sleep good at night how it went, and it was absolutely fun to watch. Though we were nodding our heads in approval the entire time. It was impressive.
Twins and Tribe resume their series Saturday afternoon. Jake Odorizzi makes his season debut against Trevor Bauer, an all-star last season. This was an emotional post-game for Rocco Baldelli and a huge first win as a manager.
You know what I thought of during the game when he goes out there? This is his first game as a big league manager. He's in front of the 39,000 people at home. They got a chance to win the ball game, the 2-run lead. His pitcher's just been fantastic, and he's got to make that decision. The toughest thing about managing is making a pitching change at that particular spot, and I was just feeling for him. He goes out there, and he had to get him. It was time. It was the right move at the right time, but I know after he makes that, he comes back to the dugout, and he's thinking, man, I hope this works. Because it was right there in front of him, his first one, and all good karma. The stars aligned for him. It was great.
It was great, and we hope that they continue that, Tom. Again, Saturday, Trevor Bauer against Jake Odorizzi. We're going to look for Jake Odorizzi to rebound from off-season that he had last year, not quite up to his standards. We're going to see him try to improve upon his pitches, and Trevor Bauer for the Cleveland Indians, a long list of their 5 starters. He's one of those guys that can really deal. We saw Corey Kluber today. He's next up for the Twins. Not going to get any easier. They're going to have to get after it if they want to go ahead and not sweep yet, but take this series 2 out of 3 and give them a chance to sweep on Sunday if they win that game on Saturday.
That's the Twins' final pitch presented by Prism Research.